This is how you restore a foggy headlight. Now before anyone starts commenting baking soda or lemon juice or just spit on a rag, I want to explain why your headlights are going foggy in the first place and why spitting on a rag mixed with lemon juice just ain't gonna cut the mustard. So you know that big yellow hot thing in the sky? Yeah, the sun. It has UV rays and they are damaging. So because most headlights are made of plastic, or more specifically acrylic, it's strong but it has a weakness. It doesn't like UV rays. The UV rays from the sun react with the plastic, causing something called oxidization. It's like the plastic getting old before its time. The surface gets rough and cloudy, and that's what makes it look foggy. Now some headlights have a special coating for the plastic, but over time it can wear off and the plastic gets more exposed to the UV rays, making the problem worse. Now because plastic headlights are harder than car paint, a standard cut and polish will generally not be enough. The only way to properly restore an oxidized headlight is by sanding back the thin layer of oxidized plastic. Ideally, you'll need to start with a 400 grit sandpaper and then work your way up to 2000 grit. And then you can use a cutting compound, and then finally you can polish it with a polishing compound. And then you'll need to protect the light again, ideally with a ceramic coating or a PPF. First, wet the headlight and the sandpaper. Then sand the headlight surface gently using 400 grit sandpaper in a horizontal motion. Always keep the surface wet to avoid scratching. This will remove the top layer of oxidization and any surface scratches. Next, gradually increase the sandpaper grit, moving to 600, 800, 1000, and finally 2000. Wet sand each time, just like with the 400 grit, moving in different directions for each grit to ensure an even surface. This process makes the surface smoother and prepares it for polishing. Next, rinse off the headlight and dry it. Then use a cutting compound with a cutting pad. I'm using Ruper's Heavy Cut. This will help remove any remaining scratches and cloudiness. Next, use a polishing compound with a polishing pad. Work the compound in circular motions until the headlight looks clear and shiny. This step gives the headlight that like new shine. Lastly, you'll want to protect the headlight. Wash off any remaining compound and dry the headlight completely. Apply some sort of protection, ideally a ceramic coating or a PPF, which is paint protection film, to the headlight. This will act like a protective shield, keeping the UV rays and dirt from making the headlight foggy again. Make sure you save this video so you can always refer back to it.